Hey everybody, my name is Rojo, and welcome back to the community playthrough of Sacrifice. Alrighty, so people voted, and while a lot of people liked Stratos for various reasons, not least of which was the fact that he is voiced by Tim Curry, more people like James, just a few. But let's go ahead and replay our briefing here just to get a reminder of what he wants us to do.
One of my altars has been abandoned, and I'd like to know why. Please go and see what you can see.
Doesn't hurt that James is basically the god version of Earthworm Jim, because, of course, Earthworm Jim, also made by Shiny, so there you go. But we're going to go ahead and pop in this portal and get the lay of the land, I guess.
The altar of which James spoke was near a small fungus farming community called Quarog, occupied largely by farmers and the cave-dwelling Trogs.
Simple folk like that are normally very regular in their offerings, so we knew their inactivity meant trouble.
All right, see if you could find my followers and figure out what's going on. These fellows will help you out.
Ready when you are. Let's show those blighters what for.
Gamel is one salty old veteran. Hero of the first Battle of Karn, to hear him tell it. Oh, he's handy to have in a fight, to be sure. But he could have a touch more respect for his betters, if you ask me.
Mowgli?
Trogs are always looking for a good fight. They love to fight against wizards, as they are immune to damage caused by spells.
I'm ready.
Able to launch out a cluster of rocks, the Earthfling is great at taking down enemy flyers. Of course, they're not tough enough to stand in against melee attackers, but when in trouble, they can revert to their nearly invulnerable rock form and heal up.
What now?
Able to rain down a shower of stones, gargoyles can torment whole masses of ground troops. Look out for enemy ranged attackers, though. First things first, we must make a manalith to give you some mana.
Alrighty, so there's our squad. The starting units that James is going to give us. We'll keep these guys throughout the rest of the game, of course. But let's get going with this manalith here. So this is basically how we're going to get mana regen, which is going to be this blue bar here.
Good. Now you'll need a mana whore to transmit the mana to you.
Right. So the mana fountains are only like good when we're near them. So we need these guys, these mana whores, which will kind of help us have mana on the go. I'm going to make 2 of them for starters here, and we'll group them up.
You are group 2.
Now, Gamel here is actually like a hero version of a later James unit, and it's my understanding, like, if these guys die, they are dead. They stay dead. So, he will probably not follow us through more missions unless we keep doing stuff for James.
Let's go.
So that's
You are group 1.
that's also important to consider. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and
Semicircle formation.
change our formation here. It's kind of annoying to have units running in front of you, just because they kind of block your path a little bit. All right, so we do have some other spells here. These are our unit spells. Everybody's going to get the mana whore, of course. Then we've got speed up, we've got heal, and rock. Everybody gets speed up and heal. James gave us rock, but kind of like, I think everybody gets a pretty similar attack spell as their first spell, regardless of what god you choose. Whoa. No. There we go. And then, of course, we have our structure tab here, which is going to include the manalith. Then we have Guardian, which we'll talk about later. And we'll talk about Convert, and I don't think we'll see Desecrate this video. And then Teleport lets us teleport to one of these manaliths or back to our altar. Another thing that's important to keep in mind is mission objectives, because I kind of prefer this to stay up, like maybe up here in the corner, because I know there's messages up here. But for now, we just need to find this village, which is going to be right up here, of course. I am re-recording this episode, because there was something when I recorded it the first time that I totally forgot about, and I'll tell you what it is later on when we see it. For now, we're pretty much at the village. Looks like we've got some friendly farmers up here.
Looks like trouble.
And some souls. When the souls are red like this, we gotta summon one of these guys to get him on our squad here, basically, and he's gonna little sister this soul and then pick it up and carry it all the way back to our altar to purify it so that we can use it for our army. All right, let's chat with these guys up here.
James be praised. Someone to fight the dragon.
By the gods.
Dragon?
Dragons, really. Dozens of them. There's one now. Good luck.
If I never see another dragon, it'll be too soon.
Mission objective completed.
Attack. James.
I'm going to run away from this dragon because
Some new objectives.
dragons are very dangerous.
Creatures are under attack.
Keep our guys topped off as best we can
the
here.
hatchlings can't fly.
And Zizix here, where'd he go? He's around here somewhere. Zizix, there he is. He just gave us a little hint regarding something that we can optionally do here.
That spell is not ready.
All right, well, let's go ahead and we'll get this manolith going. Help us get these souls more quickly. We really don't need to convert all these, but I guess I will. Just for fun. Because we do want to summon more gargoyles, actually. Of all things, because they can fly. Whereas the hatchlings cannot, as Zizix just informed us. Oddly enough, we can also make these guys go faster. That's not going to last long enough for it to matter, but yeah, we can cast these spells on other units other than ourselves. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab this guy real quick. And I think that's everybody. Let's move on. And we'll go up here and check out this this other hut. In fact, our units can catch up. Might as well make ourselves go fast here.
Oh, thank James you're here.
I just want some peace and quiet.
Can you protect us?
Aye. Where can I find the dragon's lairs?
There are caves to the north and one to the southwest. We'll stay back here, okay?
Mission objective completed.
Okay. So you can see some pop-ups
Got some
coming
new objectives.
coming up over here. So we have to destroy the caves and keep one farmer alive. I think we can probably swing that without too terribly much trouble here. So I don't know if we get like more mana for every manolith we have, like more max, or if they just kind of serve as checkpoints for convenience. That's sort of my suspicion is the latter is the case. All right, we do have at least one extra soul here. I guess we're still working on the others, but let's go ahead and get ourselves another gargoyle. Oh, there we go. We actually just got another soul. So they're starting to roll in here. So what I'm gonna do is move those guys over there for convenience sake. We're gonna grab our gargoyles. We're gonna grab Gamel, or whoops, sorry, there we go. Gargoyles, get Gamel. We'll bring these guys, and I'm gonna have them
Attack that building.
attack that. And we might as well get another gargoyle here.
No, criminy.
Attack that building.
I'm going! Speak up, boy! Speak up, boy!
Having a hard time selecting everybody. There we go.
No, criminy.
Where the fuck did Gamel go? Oh, there he is.
Gamel's the name.
Gamel's he's quite strong. He's gonna make this go a lot faster.
Got it.
Roger.
You are Group 1.
Now, there is a another Drake over here. We're gonna deal with him real quick. Come on, you.
Follow the glebe.
Oh, did I just hit my own guy? I think I did. Yeah, this dragon's gonna chase me. These dragons hit really hard. Because they're dragons, I guess. Did he just... No, he didn't get any of my guys yet. There we go, he's dead. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I want you to follow me momentarily here. Cool, alright. I'm gonna grab
Let's go.
this guy. I'm gonna send him over there. The distance at which you can, like, command your troops is pretty impressive.
Roger.
Semicircle formation. Semicircle formation. Guard
Up
me.
and away.
Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and we'll grab this other monolith over here. And then we're going to deal with that that other cave way in the distance over there. In fact, we can probably have them start going over there. Alright, the monolith is ours. Now I'm going to keep my distance here, because there is another drake over here. You can see him right there. Or, sorry, another hatchling. And I don't want to aggro him if I can avoid it. And I can.
Enemy sighted.
Just stay back here. And we'll just watch from a distance for the moment. Should only take a sec anyway.
We won't see any more trouble from that cave.
Guard me.
Alright, hatchling can't actually do anything because, sadly, he cannot fly. While our units catch up, though, let's take a look at this Guardian spell. So basically, what we can do is, we can cast Guardian on, like, this guy right here, while we're near one of these monoliths. And that's going to tether him to this structure, so he won't be able to leave the area, but he will stick around and protect it, and he's going to get some stat boosts and stuff like that, so he's going to be a lot harder to kill, and generally just be more dangerous, I believe. So you can kind of like create these sort of little bases along the way, although it does cost souls, so you know, you have to keep that in mind, because every guard that you have, you know, is like one less that you can bring with you. There we go. Let's grab you, grab you. I wish that these guys would like auto group themselves sometimes, but they do not. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go right through here, I think. Somewhere around here, I think it's through here, there's a little event. So our guys actually catch up a little bit, though.
Keep running, brothers!
Trogs are tough, but they can't attack flyers. We'd better do something. Enemy sighted. Attack.
Yeah.
Your target is out of range.
That's a big boy. And now we run, because this thing will kill us in like literally one hit if he catches us. There we go. He's gonna attack the Trogs. I prefer that to him attacking me, because I don't give a shit about those Trogs. Honestly.
Enemy sighted.
There we go. Not bad. He didn't even get any of them, did he?
Follow me, sons of James!
If you fight dragons, we join you.
Oh, no. You guys gotta... Don't go over there. I don't know what they're going over there for. So, yeah, certain creatures will, depending on their power, will cost more souls to field. Like that dragon, for example. But, yeah, we're gonna just leave the Trogs there, because they're gonna aggro the Drakes. And, there's no need to really do that. Although it is possible that these guys might attack one if we're not quick enough after we destroy another one of these caves here, so
Enemy sighted.
if that happens, you know, so be it. Let's do our best to deal with it. But this is pretty much the mission, I think.
Ha, got it.
Okay. Actually, just want you guys to attack that building. We can even have them go all the way over there from here, which is pretty impressive. That's a lot of draw distance, I feel like, for a game this old.
Guard me.
Oh, nope. Finish it off, though.
That'll
There we
fix
go.
that one. Enemy sighted.
Ah, shit, they attacked him. That's fine. You know what? Just go attack that one. We'll ignore these hatchlings. And just run by them here. Mana Horse might get killed, but that's not really a problem. Go. We can even attack the building ourselves a little bit. The only way that we can attack is by the spell and other spells that we get. We don't have like a melee attack or anything. There you go.
That'll fix that one. Well, that's the last of them. No more dragons coming out of those caves.
We have witnessed your mercy in ending this conflict without a needless slaughter of drakes. Justice oft demands such temperance. Justice oft demands.
Persephone has offered you a boon.
Ah. Well, I thought this was a James mission. Well, it is a James mission, but for the first several missions, we're going to have bonus objectives, which won't always be spelled out for us. There was nothing about keeping drakes alive in our mission objectives list at any point, as far as I know. Yet, by keeping the drakes alive, Persephone is happier with us, and she gives us basically an option between a couple permanent upgrades for the rest of our playthrough here. Different gods are going to give us different boon options, although I think there's some overlap. But we're going to take the mana bonus. Its regen bonus, I think, is health regen, has nothing to do with mana regen. Whereas the mana, I think, will be more generally useful, probably. So there you go. 10% max mana. Pretty good.
Tell your master that the caves of Quorog belong not to the farmers alone. Long have drakes nested in them ere his followers settled here.
The danger passed. I went to the village to discover the reason for the drake attacks.
We was just collecting funguses in the caves like normal, and the drakes become real agitated. No reason at all. I seen their mother once recent, like, she was talking crazy, like in the old tales of what the ragman would do to folks. The ragman ain't been around for ages.
Ragman?
A necromancer. The Lord of Terror, they called him. If he's back, he could be the cause of this.
I believe the Lord of Terror is in fact called Diablo. Look it up. Alright, so that's the first mission down. Not too bad, not too bad.
I was certain trouble awaited me in the ethereal realm. I had earned the favor of one god, but the ire of four.
A frightening prospect.
I had survived forces more dire than these. The gods, of course, were preoccupied with other matters. A certain blind seer stood accused of spreading blasphemous rumors.
Thrus, share with us this vision.
I fear it will damn me to speak so dark a prophecy, but I know I cannot keep the truth from you. The gods are four, whose works grow cold, as one betrays their laws of old. Then dark grow deeds and darker hearts, for lost to all are holy arts. A vagrant comes amidst the gloom to seal the gaping maw of doom.
Kill the blasphemer.
Charnel, death is not the answer to everything.
Yes. Torture also has its merits.
What if he's telling the truth?
Then they started flinging accusations at each other.
Alright, I think this is just an option of, like, skip dialogue or listen to dialogue. Obviously, we're going to listen to it.
Well, none of us would unleash a maw of doom, right?
Except Persephone. What good is a holy warrior without a holy war?
How like you, Charnel.
Myself, I would sooner suspect Charnel. You do have a certain taste for destruction, don't you?
And then Pyro's kind of power-hungry, come to think of it. He might hatch some half-baked.
Oh, the worm speaks. Look here, if anyone needs outside help, it's you. You pathetic, jiggling mass of goo.
Oh, really?
He has a point.
An old soothsayer's trick, but well played. Stir up old enmities and shift attention from yourself. But I too could benefit from this prophecy. I would be the vagrant they were looking for. Even if they doubted your vision, the tension ensured they would all see the value of a capable wizard.
All right. I like that the audio cues are like really tight and spot on. Like, you know, there in a lot of games when somebody's getting cut off when they're speaking, like what happened with James and Pyro here, it takes far too long and the audio cue is just like mistimed, but not so much here. But anyway, we're going to talk to these guys. There'll be a pop-up in the upper right for you to vote. And just as a reminder, that is how we're counting the votes here. So that's what you'll need to do for your vote to count. To see it, you'll need to turn annotations off for just a second so you can click the thing. But yeah, let's get some mission briefings for what's next.
Whether or not the vision is true, a conflict will come of this. We shall take steps to restore our friendship with Stratos.
I don't know about this prophecy. I don't think any of us, even Charnel, would be dim enough to start something like that. But I do know there's a dragon what's been quite a thorn in my side lately. Now there's a problem a body could fix.
As regards this prophecy, I have deduced quite easily that Charnel is the most likely culprit, but I must keep an eye on everyone. I hold many watchtowers in the mountains, if you care to occupy one.
What a crock. That meddler Stratos probably put Mithras up to it to make my victories look bad, but Pyro won't be fooled. I will do just what they won't expect. I will invade.
Interestingly enough, somebody pointed out that's I think Saravok from Baldur's Gate, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think that's what they said. I can hear it.
Let me assure you, I do not want to destroy the world. That's where all the best slaughter takes place, you know. But I do have a little something in mind. It is time I reopened the demon gate of Golgotha.
Is this such a good idea, Master?
Alright, there are your mission choices. I'm actually not sure how the boons work as far as our like reputation with all these different gods goes. So it's possible that we may have not lost as much reputation with Persephone as we did with everybody else by getting that boon, but I'm really not sure. Either way, we still have all the gods available to us for the time being. So I look forward to seeing who we will support next. So until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.